Well, hey guys and gals, welcome back to part 3 here on the Swisstouch. As you can see, I've sort of moved our logging operation to the top of this hill here. It's a pretty steep hill. Made some changes down here as well. We'll go through those just slightly before we continue on. I'm bringing this down for a reason for today. Bang. Let's jump everywhere. Okay, so as you can see, guys, I have went a bit nuts with the logging. We've cleared out all of this area, apart from the trees that you can't cut down with the Scorpion King. Yeah, we've cleared all of this area out. I've restarted with our 6-meter logs, started populating them again. I have got all of our 4-meter logs for the chipper ready again. We've done a bit more landscaping over here. I put a wee lip in here to help us with like a wee ramp to help getting in there. Did a bit of painting as well, just to try and make this look more like a proper road. I did level out this road a wee bit to hopefully stop our chippy problems, because after landscaping that bit, it sort of raised that side of the road slightly. So yeah, got that done. Give it a wee bit more of a road feel. We've got another sort of 3/4 of a load, or slightly more of 6-meter logs over there. And well, that's it really. I'll put some spotlights in, painted some ground, make it look like a gravelly yard. That's that update. Oh yeah, we also pushed this back a wee bit further, so it doesn't look as if that's a static now. We can drive it out and around if we need to. And there was a few trees floating here after I'd done that, so I got rid of them as well. Spotlights over here make it really bright at night. This is only day 2 on the map. I mean, you know, what you've seen so far is just, you know, everything before this episode was just day 1. So we logged through the night. This makes it really bright. I'll maybe do a nighttime video just to show you how bright it is over here. I have managed to fill our Sally sugarcane trailer, as Joe was calling it in the comments, I believe. I need to go and dump this off because we're gonna be doing some work today with the chipper. Let's go and get this sold, actually. Tippy. But we're doing a bit of thinking with this map, where we want to go with it, and I'm actually going to be taking Jeffrey Marr's comment on board. He wants to see some manual work with bales and stuff, maybe. So yeah, we'll get round to that plan today. I'll have to make an excuse to do bales, of course, and I'm thinking sheep. Hill farmer, sheep, why not? This is a great trailer for doing this sort of work as well. Fantastic. It holds quite a bit. It handles quite well on the road. And this has turned out to be a great truck as well. We have reinstalled the proper real dirt mod thing again because there's been an update, so let's see if we can manage to keep that one on this time. There has been an update for it, so hopefully it'll stop all the crashes. Right, here we are. Let's sell some wood chips. This might be a bit awkward. I never thought about this when I was doing it. Yeah. Ooh, can we get into the trigger? How far does the trigger stretch out? Actually, that's a good point. Let's just check that. F5. Oh, it comes out quite a bit. We might be able to hit that one there. Let's see. This is just going to dump this all out in the ground, isn't it? Not my luck. Let's just hit that F5 as well. I can still see. Yeah, that's us now. I don't have access to this land. I don't need access to the land. I just want to sell the sugar. Are they... What's going on there, are they? It's not going to sell. That might be a problem. No, there we are. Now we're selling. Just need to get into the trigger a wee bit more. Very slowly unload though. Right. Brad Clark was saying in the comments, I can expect to feed Mjolnir more toast when playing this map. We'll say that word whenever he's not about, Ran. Joe was saying back on episode 1 there, hey, this isn't Glen Isla. Really? Something a wee bit different, Joe, is always good. Something a wee bit different, always good. Joe has been seeming to comment quite a lot on this this series. Also saying, I thought I hated logging. You're one crazy old man. You know what you know what you're doing. No, ain't got a clue, man. Also mentioning not saying that word around the pup. 17 grand for all that? That's rubbish. It's not even worth buying the chipper for that. Yeah. Well, there's only certain logs we can do with this chipper, so we'll maybe have to look and see if we can get another sell point in here and make it a bit more competitive then. Wood chips in 19 have been not worth doing, if I'm quite honest. Why am I doing them then? It's just something different to do with the logs. I mean, there's only so much thing you can do while logging, realistically. Get back up and get this park back up again. Joe was also saying there that the map looks great. It does. It's a nice map, man. Somebody's put a lot of work into this. I haven't found too many faults. I know Joe was commenting there as well about the double trees and stuff. Now you seen him. I think it was episode 1 or episode 2. You cut the tree and then there's another one in its place, and the harvester starts doing a bit of a dance. That's happened a few times. I mean, that's my only complaint so far with this map. But you know, it's not a big complaint of any such thing. Just you can live with it and get on with it. Let's get this parked up and then scroll down a bit, see if we can get some more comments on the go. Ooh, right off the edge. Oops. We're not underneath it yet. I have to say, the longer wheelbase on this makes it a wee bit slightly more harder to move around in this map. We may bring the oh no, we're hitting it. We may bring the Merc back at some stage. The one of that, whatever that is. Just want to get those logs sold as well. Get us a few more bit of money in the bank. That should do us. It's not straight enough. OCD on the straightness of the trucks. There we are. Drop it there. Let's get down and get these logs, get them sold as well, actually. We need a bit of money in the bank for this one. I don't know if I've got 223 grand there, but you know, there's nothing stopping us getting a wee bit more. Okay, let's see if we can get this to the sell point without tipping it this time. Famous last words. as Joe was saying. Just take a shortcut through there, see if it's hanging up on those lights for about half an hour. This has turned out to be an actual pretty good wee trailer. I mean, the tipping over of it in the last episode was my fault. From flattening out that land, you know, it gave us too much of a... whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. See? My fault. Dangerous driving. Managed to control this time. Hey! Yeah, it was my fault because I took it on an incline that just tipped it. Hopefully we have rectified that problem. Right, so here we are in the trigger. Take them off. And sell please. 55. Is it worth doing the 6-meter cuts? Because I mean, for half of that we get 30 something for the 8-meter ones. We'll maybe do another run with the 8-meter ones as well, just to be on the safe side. I do have one of these trailers here with 20-meter cuts. I'm going to do some of them for a bit of cracks for something different. But I will have to bring in a modded harvester for that. A modded Ponzi or something. Because the in-game one only does 8 meters. Either that or we're going to have to cut and use the measure mod. Yeah, that's going to take a while. Right, so let's get you back up to the shop area. We've had a discussion with the shop, the guy at the shop, and he doesn't mind us parking our truck and trailer in there. Since we're such a good customer. Right. Let's just swing around so we're not in the spawn area. Further over to the side. I don't think I've made much of a difference there, did it? Right. So today I want to get rid of this tree. Possibly that one. Reason behind it is I do have a plan for this area. I'm going to go into the map here, guys. I know we did buy this area over here. The Hoff. We haven't really moved into it yet, but it was 200 and something grand, 300 grand? Yeah. I'm going to get rid of that again, guys. We'll come back to it later on, don't worry, we will branch out into different areas of the map. But, you know, it's 570 grand we have here at the minute, which is what we need. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy cut down. If we can. Oh, it's too high, man. That, oh, I think that's the lowest point. These trees are a pain. No, an absolute pain to get rid of. But we're gonna attempt it here today. Cut. There. Yep. That's just one of them branches you can. Yeah. See if we can get rid of up here. Crouch. I'm doing it, I've been told. Yeah. That should just disappear. That end bit. Cut for it. I had one. There. Yep, that's good. Get rid of that one. Get rid of something else. Yeah, got rid of it. These are, some of these are just that one there's definitely one to go. Crouch when delimbing, wasn't it? You said, yes? I can't remember who said that. Somebody said that on one of the Glen Island videos. If you crouch when you're delimbing, it sort of helps. And it's true, it does. I'm not getting cut symbol at all in this one, are we? See, well, this is why I don't particularly like doing this style of logging. We should be able to cut you away. Disappear! Yay! It disappeared. That is just... that didn't work. Oh well. Cut the end off. Rid of that. This is way too much work for what we're doing here. Way too much work for this. Just to get one tree down. Look, this is ridiculous. That's probably realistic. We should be able to just cut the end of that off. Get rid of that. And this one here then. Come on, we can fully reach that. Cut that end bit off just. Right, well there's a good part of that tree sorted out. We're just gonna have to make it so that we can get it into the chipper now. Right, so cut that a bit there maybe. Right, so let's put this into sections so it's not too heavy for our John Deere to lift. Of course, the 6R can only handle so much weight. Should have brought the Brooks chipper in for this one actually, but you know, I'm trying to sort of keep it half real. Might end up going for it yet. It's a pity we didn't have that mod that was out in 17 with the use the sawdust down after you cut, you know. We'd have a lot of wood chips from that, from this tree. Cut you across there. This is going to take up a lot more time than I thought it would. Sometimes it would have worked out with a chainsaw if you come to the other side. You sometimes, see, you get the trigger to cut it very much easier. You can probably go in a couple of bits. You can probably go in a couple of bits too. I think, guys, what I'll do is, for future taking these, I will just bring the Brooks in, because this is way a lot longer than I originally planned it to be. Get rid of the stump. Which is why we brought this thing down here in the first place. No, start the engine. Stop rolling! Stump's gonna be a madman. Let's have a peek at the there's just that one wee bit left in the ground there, see that? It's gonna be a nightmare. What I have found when I was doing this on Glen Isla, see if I take the chainsaw to this now. See, we can cut it straight down, because I think it's that, I actually think that's the part of the tree from the wee bit of a V thing that we cut. You know what I mean? And it's what's sticking. It's that wee bit of the. You know what? Let's get rid of that speed. Make it a bit easier for us. Start with it. Try another angle. Gonna be a nightmare. You're getting a wee bit of a trigger over in the corner. It's not far enough over for it to disappear. If we can get enough off it, what we'll actually do is we'll make the thing disappear. Let's see what's now with the chipper. There you go. This isn't the map problem by any means, guys. This is a giant's problem. So that should be away now. Yeah. It's just oh here. I'm going to take you out of the way, not turn you off. It's just part of the way that the physics in the game is working. Who'd have thought that, man? We're taking up most of our time here, probably getting out of one tree. Maybe make this slightly longer today, guys, because, you know, I want to get something achieved by the end of this, and that's not just taking down each single tree. Let's actually, just while we're here, turn this bad boy on. Need that running. It's going to grab more than one bit, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, it's handling that pretty well. That's good. This bit might be quicker than I thought, because I thought those were going to be too heavy for this. Even though, oh, well, you know, the slightest form. This is why we put the ramp in here as well, guys. Look, it makes it so much easier to get up here to this. So much easier, and you don't have to mess around with the arms as much. Let's just shift that a little bit. Just push. I meant to push and not a throw, but anyway. We'll do a bit more work with wood chips, but I mean, if they're not going to be that great of a price at that one place, is it worth doing a lot of work with them? Well, we'll find out. But I'll try to get a bit more work done with it. I'll try and find somewhere that's a different sell point for wood chips and see if I can get some sort of competitive price going, guys. Because I'm not going to sell that 60,000 litres for, what was it, 17 grand. In fact, I do have a placeable sell point here. We might try that. It's a bit of a... was it 150 times one, but just for the wood chips, why not? Yeah, let's give that a slight helping hand. Oh, this seems to be working a bit better as well in this version of the game, 17, or than it did in 17. Which is pretty good. Oh, that bit might cause a bit of a hassle, but we'll see. Still believe that, but hey, let's cut that bit off, guys, because that's going to cause us hassle. I know it is. Get the hold of that a bit better. I'm sure we can get that bit in too. So we might be able to get a few more bits in this house. Up there? Probably. Hey. Actually, there's another one of those bits with a V in it. Just while I'm here and see it and remember. Chance getting too much of this. Oh. Bit optimistic. I'm not going to mess around too much with the chipper and lifting stuff from the claws, because I don't want to knock it flying halfway across the map. Who'd have thought that, man? It took us that near enough that whole episode to get rid of that one oak tree. Brooks chipper's coming in for the rest of them all. What I'll maybe do as well, guys, is I'll maybe just go ahead and do the next episode straight away after this one. And continue on with what I was planning. I mean, there's going to be about maybe 2 or 3 of these a week now, because you know, well, with Glen Isla only been about 10 hours a week on it, so we got that other bit. Yep. Good, good, good. Now we're cooking on gas. How can we get this bit in here too? Hey, yeah, we did. So, next episode might not be as much forestry as a bit of animal work. But what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go ahead and start placing stuff down here before we finish off this episode. We'll get a few things sorted. Problem, isn't it? Causing the hold up. Control on. Do the easy way. Bye bye. And of course you'll just need a helping hand, a wee bit of a push. There you go. So let's get our way out of here. We'll need to jump up here. We're now clearing this area out rightly, eh? So let's go ahead with animal pens. I did have a large, an extra large sheep enclosure here, but it doesn't fit. You know, it's too big. I suppose we could buy the field next door, but we'll have to get rid of that tree. I don't own this land. Tell you what, well, we can rectify that pretty easily. It's this bit of land here. 20 grand. Bye. Now we own it. We're gonna have to get rid of that tree too. Tell you what, guys, pretty quickly. I'm just gonna cut it and move it out of the way. I'll not be doing this all the time, guys. This is just to make this a wee bit quicker so I can get something else accomplished on screen. I need to get that stump out. Oh, I forgot to get 3 more. Oi! Oops. We got to get 3 more comments too, don't we? Oh well, more to go through in the next video. I have a feeling this sheep pasture is going to cost us an absolute fortune. The simple reason being it's going to level itself out quite a bit. We get that all? We did. I have a habit now of checking the developer mode window with the wireframe just to make sure we get the stump out. Too many stumps in there, all that, you know, constant lag and issues in the map, so why not? Let's just finish up here for the time being. And we'll get back to putting our sheep pen down. There. Sheep pen. So did we get the extra large one there, didn't we? Did we? Large. Sheepfold extra large. Do we raise it up? Oh, here. Do you know what we need to do before we start this? F1 menu. Let's see how much this is actually going to cost us. So this is 180 grand's worth here, guys. 209. It's going to cost us 20 grand for that part. But look at the size of it. What if we rotate that a bit? And put that here. 211. 211. Oh, it's going to bring that right up, look. Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, this is going to be dodgy. Maybe what I'll do is I'll bring it down into the ground a bit more. 217. It's going to dig away a lot there, but move that right down to there. Let's see if we can get this revolved a bit. 211. Think it. 211. Do you know what, guys? I'm thinking that's good. So place. Ah, could not be placed there. Why could you not be placed there? Up here. No. Here? No. Okay, so sheep pen's not going to place. That's interesting. It says it's green, but won't place it. That's not particularly fair. Giants, sort that out. Failing that then, guys, let's try the small one. Large sheep pasture. Let's try this one here, see if we can get any word with this one. I'm gonna bring it down. We're gonna sink it down a bit. No, I did that one. Let's see what mess it made down here. Oh, actually it doesn't look too bad. We'll have to do a bit of landscaping around here and you know, level this out and stuff and bring a road in, but you know, that's easy enough done. Animals bought there. That'll appear there. Water. Food. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. What else we'll need to do before we finish off here, guys, is we're going to need a grass field now, and there is grass fields up at the top here. So I was thinking that one, no, not that one there. That's 84 grand. So I'm going to go ahead and buy that. Yes. So that leaves us with 272 grand. We need to go to the shop now. The shop is up here. And we're going to need some mowers. So, mowers. Let's see what we get. What brands did we get in these actually? Because I only put it straight to class last time. Crone, Class, Fella, whatever they are, Dutz, Fent. Crone. Crone Green. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Buy them. Rear mowers are going to be the same, so we're going to do chrome with them too, look. Design color, chrome. Design color, chrome. Buy. Yes. Okay. Balers. We're going to need to bail some things here. So baling technology. See if we can get a cheap square baler. I don't fancy doing round bales in this terrain. Gonna have to go with the Class, I think. Okay, so we've got a baler. How much horsepower do we need for that actually? 180 horsepower. Do we have the horsepower to do that? 300. We do. Excellent. And that leaves us with 150 grand. Wow. We certainly spent that a bit quick. The reason we got that, guys, is the same as Glen Islet. It's gonna be the thing for us. 150 grand. Buy. How much of a loan do we got left? I think I paid off the loan, didn't I? Let's have a look. I did pay off the loan, so we'll borrow 200 grand. Oh no, 205. I don't want to pay 205. I just want 200. So 200. Okay. 350 grand. And I'm going to buy another tractor for doing this with. Let's see what we've got. Might as well stick with that nasty green stuff. We could always go with the Axion. Yeah. Oh, 7030 premium. How many horsepower has that got? 203. Bump that up to 203. Horsepower's not changing, mate. Front loader, yeah, why not? Wheel setup. Rear tires. No. We're gonna have to go with a standard setup. Oh, hold on. That doesn't look nice in the back wheel, does it? There's no detail at all in that back wheel. Maybe not then. I'll have to have a look at that. I'll look at that in single player. 7030 series. No front attacher though. At least there's more details in the wheels of it. Michelin wheels is nice. White tires, yes. We'll go with all the logos, including everything in the front. Design, full options. What else have we got down here? Engine setup, 9 grand. So that's going to cost us 122 grand. Yeah. Might as well go with this nasty stuff. Doesn't look too bad, does it? I'll have a look at that 7030, guys, in a single player. I'm not sure I like it. Maybe it's just the store has the doesn't look well in the store, but we'll see. Let's go check out our new field, and then we'll wrap this up for an episode. To say we'll get through more of the comments next episode. I think I got a bit excited. think we need something with a bigger horsepower like this. Oh, the suspension, that one works pretty well. 8 mile an hour, yay. Ah, we need a fertilizer spreader as well, but hey, I still got 228 grand. 8 mile an hour. Nightmare. And which field did we own? This one up here. How do we get into it? Up the edge or something. Oh, we'll get stuck. Maybe not then. We'll have to find a way into that. Where is it here? This is our field. So, I'll leave that there, guys. One more quick purchase before we finish. And we're gonna go into this. Jeffrey wants to see us using the stove forks. Now, I know they've been right now in Mod Hub, but I get these converted whenever we first started. I love these forks. So if we go into telehandlers, forks JCB. These ones here. We're gonna buy it for a telehandler. And what are we gonna do for telehandler then? For bale work. The cat's nice, I like the cat, but for sticking with the green theme, we're sticking with the green thing. Knock in, Trelleborg, knock in. We'll go with them. And that's going to cost us another 93 grand. And while I'm here, we need a bale trailer. I know I'm going to do this manually, but I was thinking just to be on the quick side occasionally, I'm going to get that, the auto load one. So quickly bounce down and check out our new purchase. Ooh, nasty green. Nasty, nasty, nasty green. Ugh. Should fit onto this. There it does. Oh, wire's not attached, that's pretty good. And we'll throw this up to the yard. And that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Stick around for the next part here. And we'll get some more work done with these sheep. Have to buy a water tanker as well, don't we? It's not liking this hill. So don't forget, guys, like, share and subscribe as you see fit. And I shall see you all later on. Bye bye.